INAudio presents The King's Beast by Eliot Pattison. Read for you by Matthew Waterson. Preface. The revolution that transformed the 13 colonies into the United States was, in many ways, one of the great mysteries of human history. This wasn't only because no one knew what the outcome would be. There was no precedent for a successful democratic uprising against a powerful government, but also due to the extraordinary new threads being woven into the American tapestry. The period leading up to the American Revolution was a time of extraordinary intellectual exuberance. The edge of the vast American wilderness was being probed and mapped, and the boundaries of natural philosophy, which wouldn't be called science until the next century, were rapidly expanding. The proliferation of printing presses, schools, and economic opportunities were empowering individuals in unprecedented ways. As important as this unleashing of knowledge was to the process of revolution, so too was the self-discovery occurring among the 2 million men and women of the colonies. Years later, looking back on the struggles that led to the birth of the United States, John Adams observed that the revolution was effected before the war commenced. The revolution was in the hearts and minds of the people. From the perspective of 1769, when this book opens, the American colonists are already engaged in subtle forms of rebellion as they begin to realize that their traditional British identity is less and less important to their hearts and minds. That transformation is being accelerated by an out-of-touch king who pursues policies designed to inhibit the economic and intellectual freedom of the colonies and permanently weaken the native tribes. As a vital bridge between the tribes and the colonists, and as a secret operative of the Sons of Liberty, Duncan McCallum finds his life growing increasingly complex. The British troops occupying Boston have grown to staggering numbers, equal to nearly a fifth of the city's population. The Townshend Parliament has imposed punishing duties on key imports, prompting the Sons of Liberty to organize pacts for the boycott of British goods and develop secret plans for the expansion of American industry. As liberty poles, rallying points for patriots, proliferate, Parliament has invoked a law from the reign of Henry VIII to order colonial dissenters transported to England for trial. The economic and intellectual pursuits of America are poised to explosively conflict with the policies embraced by the distant king, and despite being in the Ohio wilderness, Duncan unexpectedly discovers himself at their treacherous point of collision. As with all my books in this series, my storylines are built around actual events of the period. As the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?